Hi friends, I'm Victoria. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. It's Saturday. It's the start of a new reading vlog, and in this one, we're reading just new releases. There are a few new releases that I've been really excited about that I want to get into, and I can't wait to chat about them with you all. But yeah, this week it's been nonstop snow. It snowed since Tuesday. Today is Saturday, and today is like, I think the first day where the snow is stopping, so that's good. But yeah, we're just gonna like have a cozy weekend at home, not do too much. I am going to be saying goodbye to my Halloween decorations, so those are coming down this weekend. And we're starting our annual Harry Potter marathon. We always do it between Halloween and Christmas. It's just like the perfect little cozy thing to do. And we thought, why not kick it off while it's so snowy and we can't really do anything. So we'll just have a cozy time watching Harry Potter and reading a few books. The first book I have on my list is Rest Stop by Nat Cassidy. This actually isn't a book, it's a novella, but Nat Cassidy has become one of my favorite authors. When Mary came out, that was a 5-star for me. Absolutely loved it. Probably one of my favorite books of that year. And then last year I read Nestlings at the end of the year, and it was also one of my favorite books of the year, if not my favorite. I think it was between that and Natural Beauty. Natural Beauty was my number one favorite, but Nestlings was number 2. So yeah, really excited. We have another little short book from him. Now this one, it is another horror, and we have this person who has been abducted or kidnapped or something. They're being held against their will, and it sounds like they're being held in like a old broke down like gas station that isn't operating anymore. And the synopsis is super duper short. It says that a young musician finds himself locked inside a gas station bathroom in the middle of the night by an unseen assailant, caught between the horrors on the other side of the door and the horrors rapidly skittering down the walls inside. So I think we're gonna have some like gross bug horror here too, which I'm into, so I'm excited to give it a go. And the next book that I have is Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. This one, new release, I didn't have it in my November TBR because I didn't think I was gonna be able to get to it because my library, it was a really long wait. It was like 10 weeks or something. But one of my other libraries had it come available, and I put it on hold real quick and I got it pretty soon. So I was really happy about that. It is a YA horror, and it is also LGBTQ+. In this one, we're following our main character, Andrew, and he has this friend named Thomas. Andrew's a writer and Thomas is an artist, and they are both in this like private school called Wickedwood Academy. And something strange starts to happen with Thomas, and our main character Andrew's like, what's going on with you? Something weird is happening with his friend. And it says that Thomas is haunted by something, and he seems to have lost interest in his artwork. And his artwork is like of these really like spooky sketches of monsters, and it seems like something is going on with these monsters, and maybe they're real, I don't know. And Andrew is trying to save his friend and figure out what's going on. So yeah, it sounds really interesting. I like the art. You know, I love Dark Academia for like November. I feel like it's the perfect time to read Dark Academia for some reason. Just like with the name of Wickedwood Academy, I feel like the atmosphere is going to be great. So we shall see. I've heard good things about it so far, and it's pretty short. So I'm excited to get to this one. I'm so happy that it came available at the library. And then the next one on my list is the new release from C.J. Leede. I know a lot of people are excited about this. I've heard some mixed things from you all. Some of y'all are like, it's nothing like Mayfly. It's very different and interesting. So we shall see. I mean, the plot itself does sound very like out there. And there has been a virus spreading across America. It says it's transforming the infected and making them feral with lust. And we're following Sophie. She's a good Catholic girl, and she's trying to make it through the states, like across state lines, to go find her family during this virus. And it says that along the way, she discovers there are far worse fates than dying a virgin. The end times are coming. It just sounds so funny and irreverent and out there, and I'm here for it. So I am excited to give it a go. I feel like I will enjoy it. It just sounds fun and weird. So we shall see. It is classified as horror, so I'm hoping the horror is there, just because from the synopsis, it doesn't quite sound super spooky or anything. Yeah, today, cozy day. I'm going to read at some point, but I do need to take down Halloween decorations. I don't know if I'm doing that today or tomorrow. And then I think next week we will decorate for Christmas. I'm hoping so. And I'm also watching my neighbor's cat again. So gonna go check on little Clarice. And yeah, we're gonna watch some Harry Potter and just have like a cozy little day. I'm about to head back to my apartment, but I'm 20% into the book now. It's 2016, and his grandma has had a stroke and she's in a coma, and he is on the road going to the hospital. I'm not sure how far he has to drive, but it's a pretty long drive, and it's like 1:30 a.m. His grandma is not a really good person, but he's still going, and he's, you know, kind of down on himself because one of his bandmates and his friends is actually dating this girl that he is secretly in love with. And yeah, he's just like, you know, he's just like having internal monologues, thinking about what's going on. And then he's like, I'm really hungry. I need to stop at a gas station and go to the bathroom. So he stops, and there's a few cars in the parking lot. There's 3 cars, and one of them is strange. I don't want to say, but it's giving like Jeepers Creepers vibes, which I'm so here for. And he goes into the convenience store, is getting some stuff, but he like gets a strange feeling. He sees something and gets a strange feeling. He's like, actually, I think I'm just gonna leave. And he was like, I really have to go to the bathroom first. So he goes to the bathroom, and he is locked in. He can't get out. And that's how far I am now. I am so excited to see where this goes. There's already like some bug stuff like from the very beginning. And when you start the book, there is like a paragraph of triggers, and bug stuff is like the first one. So if you are scared of bug stuff, maybe skip this one. But I feel like it has so much potential to really like creep you out and make you squirm, and I'm here for that. So yeah, can't wait to see where it goes. Quick update, it's Saturday night. We watched the first Harry Potter, and I took all of the Halloween stuff down. I got most of it packed up except for like the big items. I'm not sure what to do with those. I actually ordered some shelves for our garage. They're supposed to be here tomorrow, just because we don't really have any way to really organize stuff in our garage right now. We're just like stacking stuff, and I feel like things are gonna get broken that way. So I went ahead and ordered a couple of shelves, and then yeah, I guess I'll assemble them tomorrow perchance, or within the next week or so, to put all the Halloween stuff away. And then I started making French onion soup. I am finally doing it. If you've been watching my past vlogs, like couple of vlogs, I'm like, I'm gonna try to make vegan French onion soup, and then I don't, and today is the day. I'm making it, I'm attempting it. It's easy, but it just takes a long time, because like caramelizing the onions takes like an hour, and you have to like stir them every 15 minutes or whatever. But yeah, it's on the final step, and then we'll be able to put like the bread and the cheese on it and broil it in the oven. So I don't know, we'll see. I hope it's good. Yeah, we started the second one. We're like halfway through the second Harry Potter. Drew is actually going to poker night with some of guys tonight. So yeah, when we get done with dinner and after this Harry Potter, I'm probably just gonna hang out, read. I might clean, I don't know, we'll see what I do. I do have some laundry that I need to put away, but yeah, just like an easy cozy day, getting stuff done, and so far so good. All right, update. It is almost 9 p.m. now, and the French onion soup was pretty darn good. I really enjoyed it. Drew liked it too. He had a couple bowls, and I had a bowl, but I put like 4 pieces of bread in it. And it was pretty tasty. I do think I'll make it again sometime, so I think I would like double the amount of onions. The recipe called for 4 onions, and I feel like I could have definitely used more than that, so Next time, more onions, but still it was super tasty. So pretty good, cozy little meal. And then Drew left to go to poker night, and I have been cleaning. So I've been cleaning for almost 2 hours now. While I was cleaning, I started listening to American Rapture. Normally I only read like one book at a time. I have the audiobook for American Rapture, so I was like, you know, I'm feeling the urge to clean and get stuff done. I better take it while I have the motivation. So I started listening to that, and I'm like 30% in, and I'm really liking it. It is very different from Mayfly, for sure, for sure. But so far, I mean, it's pretty much similar to the synopsis, but our main girl, Sophie, she's been raised in a very like extreme religious household. She's at the point where she's like getting older, hitting puberty, you know, the normal things that happen when you grow older, and she's like trying to understand and come to terms with that, but it's like you don't talk about it in her family basically. So she just doesn't really know what to do, and she doesn't really understand, and she feels very like shameful of her feelings. And we've also learned from the beginning that her brother is in a facility, and it seems like it's a Christian facility. And early on, I assumed it was something to do with like, is he gay or something like that? And he got sent away, and he's been gone for 5 years, which is so sad. I think they sent him away. I think he was 12 or something, like something wild. And he's been at this facility since then. That's so sad. So, you know, she's never really forgiven her parents because of that, because, you know, her and her brother were super duper close, and she talks to him every week on the phone, and her family has just made her so sheltered, where they monitor everything she does, everything she reads. She doesn't watch TV, and she just really has no idea about the real world. And, you know, we come to find out there are whispers and inklings about a virus that's happening. At first, it's like, oh, it's a flu. And then things start to escalate, and we soon find out that there is a virus really spreading, like mad fire. And she really has no idea like how bad it is or really what's going on. You know, things start to escalate. More people start getting sick, and she kind of, you know, runs away. And she's like, I don't know what to do. She runs away, and she's trying to get back to her brother. And obviously from the synopsis, it says that it turns them feral with lust, and it does. I wouldn't say, it's kind of weird because the way that it's written, I appreciate it, because it's not in a way that I feel like it's just like over the top, like, oh, this is so scary because they're like trying to like sexually attack people. But I don't know, it's written in a way where it's not super scary, but it's like, oh crap, like that's not good kind of situation. Because I was a little bit worried about that. I've talked about this before, I don't love when books use grape or anything like that is like the main focus of horror. It's hard to talk about, but I feel like just using that as the main horror element in a book feels lazy to me. But here it's a very unique kind of take on everything, just with the pandemic happening and like people getting sick and this virus. It's good. It makes sense. I feel like it makes sense somehow. It definitely is strange. Like the whole premise is very, I mean, I've never thought or heard of anything with the same kind of, you know, idea. So I'm into it. Also, I feel like if you grew up religious or have religious trauma, like myself, I feel like you would heavily relate to this. And, you know, like purity culture and feeling like you have to remain pure and a virgin until married, or else like no one will want you, like things like that. I feel like a lot of us could relate to, and I'm really appreciating that aspect of it a lot. I'm interested to see how things will escalate, because I'm just 30, I think I'm 34% in, and I feel like a lot has happened, but not at the same time. Like we're just now getting to the action, but yeah, I'm kind of loving it. So I'm surprised. I don't think I'm going to clean anymore. I think I'm about to sit down and start reading Rest Stop and hopefully finish it. I would love to get through it tonight if possible. So I just finished Rest Stop. It's like 11:45 p.m. right now. I loved it. I'm gonna give it 5 stars. Nat Cassidy, I don't know. Like every time I'm just like, wow, I love his writing so much. There's something about it where it's just like, it reads like a movie and it's so entertaining and the pacing is always perfect and spot on. I just loved it so much. This one, it definitely gets you with the bug stuff. I will say, it's not as bad with the bugs as I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought that was going to be the whole book and it wasn't. It definitely gets weird and just like takes this strange turn, like almost, I don't even know how to describe it. Like Jeepers Creepers, Human Centipede-y kind of take. Not quite like that, but it kind of gave me those feels, and it definitely does read like a fast-paced like horror movie. Loved it, so I have no complaints. And man, there were definitely some scenes that were making me like squirm and grossed out. There was one part where I literally out loud said no. I was like, oh no. I was like, yeah, but it's so good. There's always just like some really great messaging behind it, and I love this one. It kind of reads in a way that it's like speaking about like generational trauma, and then also just like how life is kind of like being at a rest stop, and you know, you might be at this horrible place, but that's just a stop and you will make it through kind of thing. I loved it. So if you're looking for something short, fast-paced, gross and spooky, pick it up. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I mean, what are the chances of an author getting 5 stars each time? I don't know, but I do know that he has a book coming out next year too, so can't wait for that. I'll be picking that up as soon as it's out. But yeah, really excited. I'm gonna go wash my face, get my PJs on, and get into bed. The snow's melting. Okay, it is Sunday morning and I just got out of a solid core class. My brain. Sometimes when I leave workout class, I'm like, my brain literally will not work. I don't know. It's like my body's like, you've done enough. But yes, I just took the class. I did a 10:30 class, so it's 11:45 now, around there. This morning I woke up at 8:30. I read for a little bit. Get farther into American Rapture now. I think I'm over 50% in. I'm liking it. I'm really confused where it's gonna go, because right now I feel like it should be kind of coming to an end. So I don't know. Like, I feel like I've already read like one book, and I'm just curious to see where it goes and if it makes sense. And we're like following our main character and like some others, and them, you know, going through things, trying to survive, avoiding the infected. I feel like we've been doing that for a minute. We have gotten like a couple of really good scenes with infected that I think is interesting, and we're also kind of still like getting a tie-in of our girl not understanding many things, and she's just, you know, learning as she goes. It makes me sad for her, it really does. But yeah, she's still going. She's still trying to find her brother and doing the best she can. But we do have some other characters involved that I do enjoy, and there is a pet, there's a dog involved, and I'm hoping nothing happens to that dog. I'm like, please, for the love, don't let anything happen to this dog. But so yeah, we'll see. I don't know how I feel about it right now. I still like it. I'm still liking it, but I'm a little bit, I don't know, confused about just where this could go from here. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't know what I'm going to do. I am sitting here trying to think. I really kind of want to go shopping. You know, it's a good thing it snowed all week, because otherwise I would have like shopped so much. Do you ever just, I don't know, sometimes when you have a bad week, I'm like, I just need to go to the store and buy some stuff and get like an instant boost of serotonin. Is that the healthiest way to deal with things? No, but there could be worse things I could do. I need to go check on Clarice, and there's also a farmer's market that it's their last weekend, and I'm kind of like, do I want to go to that? they probably close in an hour. I don't know. I'll let you know what I end up doing. I will show you. So I don't know why I did that. So I did decide to stop by the farmer's market just before it goes away for the rest of the season. But, and also one place here, it's called the Green Bus Cafe. It's a cute like little bus that they sell coffee out of. And it's fully vegan. And I saw that this weekend they have an apple cider latte. And I was like, yes, I need that. I love apple stuff. So, yeah. That's what I'm gonna go get. But right as I started driving and I was listening to the audiobook of American Rapture, there has been a switch, and I looked, it was at 50% exactly, and we're taking a turn into a more cultish, like religious extremist kind of situation, along with the virus. So I'm like, is it super unique? No, but I'm interested in it. I'm here for it. And I feel like it ties in with just like the whole book and what our character has been going through. But I just was like, I need to update y'all because this book actually mentions Trixie Mattel. And I was like, what? Trixie Mattel? Oh my gosh, it made me so happy. I love Trixie. And also just like whenever I'm having a bad time, like this week, I watched so many just videos of Trixie and Claudia together because no matter what, no matter how bad my day is, no matter what is going on, they can make me laugh. And I love it. And yeah, in January this year, we actually went and saw them. They were in Denver doing a live show, and I just love them so much. So I mean, just for the mention of Trixie in this book, I'm like, yeah, that's a +1 for me. So that's a plus for me.
Hi,
can I do a large of the medium, please? Large?
We got chocolate. The market was hopping as usual. We tend to not go to this one because it's always so busy. And even now, like, I mean, it's actually a beautiful day outside. I'm actually a little bit hot. I got the caramel apple cider latte. Not as appley as I would like. It's more caramely. So that's, I mean, it's still delicious. It's a really good coffee, but I would have liked a little bit more apple. And then I got some Hatch green chilies, freshly roasted. I love. It will probably be the last bag of the year that I get. And then the Green Bus Cafe also had a pumpkin spice oatmeal cream pie with maple buttercream. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this. I saw this and I was like, there's no way I'm leaving that behind. Oh my god, that's good. I want to split it with Drew because he'll be mad if I eat it all by myself. Dang, that was good. Okay. Good little trip to the farmer's market. Glad I came. It's the last one of the year, so I'm glad I came. I'm going to head home and eat some lunch, drink my coffee, and probably read. I don't know.
Got a couple of shells.
It's the next day. It's Monday. I just got off work. Y'all know I have an early day on Monday, so it's like a little after 3 p.m. I'm gonna go check on Clarice and hang out with her for a little bit. Yeah, yesterday I didn't update you because I didn't read anymore. When I got home, I had some lunch. We had biscuits and some vegan sausage, and then we did put together the garage shelves that I ordered, and I organized the garage, so got that done. I felt very accomplished about that. And then we just like lounged around, watched Harry Potter. We watched 2 more, so we're through the 4th one. Our marathon's going quickly this year. So yeah, watched some Harry Potter and just like lounged around. I spent a lot of time on my phone, and not gonna lie, I was just like scrolling, kind of trying to get an idea of Christmas presents and trying to make a plan there. I haven't bought a single present and I'm like, oh, that'll be here before we know it. So yeah, and for dinner I had a salad with some vegan chicken on it and my favorite honey mustard dressing from Follow Your Heart. But today I am over 50% into the book. Today I do need to edit a video and then hopefully get a bit further into American Rapture. It'd be great if I can finish it. I'm feeling like not motivated today, which sucks. I feel like I was pretty motivated this weekend. Today I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Like I had planned to film a video right now, like right when I got off work, to try and beat the sun from going down. But I am just like not feeling it, and I would rather my energy to be like, you know, good for the video. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go hang out with Clarice, probably start editing a video while I'm over there, and see how far I get. I didn't read much more yesterday. I actually sat and watched, what did I watch? Oh, I started Grotesquerie, the new like Ryan Murphy. It's kind of like a crime horror thing. It's very similar to Seven. If you've ever seen Seven, it feels very much like that. Like there's a religious tie-in and there's a serial killer and there's something, you know, going on where these murders are like biblical in some way. It's good. It has Niecy Nash in it. Travis Kelce is in it randomly. I got pretty far though into the show. I don't know, I just turned it on while I was eating dinner and Drew was playing D&D last night, so I turned it on during dinner and I really got sucked in, and then I was up to like 11:30 watching that, so I didn't read. I'm like, I need to read. I feel like that's just what's been happening the past few weeks, is I have been watching more TV, but that's fine. And yeah, so when I go to the salon today, I'm gonna have some time to read while the bleach sits on my roots. They are long. And hopefully I can finish the book while I'm at the salon. Oh yeah, yesterday I also edited a video. I got that up. I was so proud of myself because really I just had no motivation yesterday and I did not want to edit a video. But I started it when I went to sit with Clarice and it didn't take me too long. I was really proud of myself for getting a video uploaded and ready to go. Hey, I got fresh hair. My bangs are wonky. Every time I leave the salon, my bangs are always wonky. I feel like I'm the only person that knows how to style them, but yeah, looks good. No roots. That's very nice. Picked up some Taco Bell on my way home. I did finish the book while I was at the salon, so that's good. I'm still trying to gather my thoughts, honestly. I don't know how I feel about it. I love it, but also I don't at the same time. I don't know. So I'm gonna think about it and decompress and think through it and come back to you with my thoughts. I posted a vlog today and it was my vlog during the election, and you know what, maybe it wasn't the best idea to vlog during the election, I don't know, but I just want to say thank you to those that were so kind and understanding in the comments, and yeah, I appreciate you. I pretty much got my first like mean comment on that video ever, which I feel like is, you know, rare that I've been making videos for over a year and really, that's the first mean comment. So, you know, I think that's good. I'm doing good. People don't need to announce their departure. It's, if they don't want to watch me, they don't have to. If they don't agree with me, that's fine. If they find me annoying, I'm sure some people do, that's fine. And if you think my book opinions are silly, that's fine too. When I started this channel, I was like, I want to be transparent and honest and open and talk about, you know, the things I care about and my values. And yeah, I'm not going to back down just because some people find politics not exciting or they don't enjoy the politics in their videos. I mean, this is my channel, so and I feel like politics are integral to book talk. They, you know, books are political, they just are. But yeah, I appreciate all y'all that were really kind. But yeah, ate Taco Bell, watching Grotesquerie. Drew kind of wants to play this Harry Potter board game. I don't know, we'll see. But I will update you later once I kind of figure out what I'm doing and what my thoughts are on American Rapture.
Yeah, you can be whoever you want. I just should have been hearing.
Are you gonna be your own? Okay, it's the next day. Let's talk American Rapture. I was like, my mind went blank. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I was conflicted there for a while because when it comes to like pandemic, viral infection kind of plot setup and tropes, this has it for sure. It's quite tropey throughout a lot of, you know, just the like actions and things that happen with the people and the characters involved. So there's that. But aside from that, I truly think that some of the passages in this were some of the most beautiful, like really just like feminist and heart-wrenching kind of passages I've ever read. It talks so much about religion and just being a woman too, and the idea of purity and our worth. And our main character really like coming into the world for the first time basically, and seeing all this destruction and seeing how bad things are, and then realizing, you know, her worth isn't tied to her, you know, virginity, and how women are so much more. And I absolutely love that, especially, you know, someone that was raised, you know, I'm from the South, I was raised religious and was very much into and surrounded by the purity culture mindset. This book meant a lot to me for that. I could relate so much. And if you also have like religious trauma or grew up within that kind of environment, I think you would greatly appreciate this book. I absolutely love that about it. I do feel like it was a bit too long. I think that it could have been shortened a little bit. I think that there were a couple of areas that I was just kind of like, we could have left this out. But this book has so much to say and it says it well. I do think that the idea of a virus that turns people into like lustful creatures, like initially when I read the synopsis, I thought this was going to be like silly and fun and campy, and it's not at all. Like, it's very serious. Like, the virus makes people go after others and you know, do things like intense triggers here for sure. And it's definitely like darker and more deep than I anticipated it being. But other than that, it felt very much like the regular setup of any kind of zombie or like virus movie as far as like the cadence and the plot goes. But yeah, I really liked our main character. It was interesting to see her learn and grow and evolve, and all the characters too. So yeah, 4 stars. I really enjoyed it and I loved what it had to say. And even though what is happening with the virus is very scary, for some reason it didn't scare me. Like, I don't know. Like, and also like when it first like breaks out, I'm usually looking for like a really wild and intense scene where you're like seeing all of this, you know, go down initially. And I don't feel like we got that in this one. They also go to like some really cool places, like the House on the Rock, which I had just recently learned about in Wisconsin. It's like this really like over the top, like campy kind of house, really, that's just like really strange. And all the rooms are weird and themed. And they actually end up there, which I'm like, that's really cool. So yeah, I would give it a try, especially if you know, could relate in that way with the religious stuff like I could. Yeah, I thought it was a great read for that. But yeah, I'm working and not much else is going on. We played that Harry Potter game last night. Super fun. It's like a deck building game. So you play as the game goes on. You play like each year of school, and the deck grows and you grow with your character, and so far really fun. It's called Hogwarts Battle, I believe. But yeah, super fun. We only played like one game, but definitely am looking forward to playing some more of that. And then I started It Stays in the Deep, I think is what it's called. I'll have to put it up here. A video game. It's like a horror video game, but it's set during Christmas on this like oil rig in Scotland in 1975, and some strange thing comes out while they're drilling. I played for a bit and it was really fun, so I'm excited to keep playing that too. So yeah, A+. Okay, I'm off work now. I'm gonna go to a Rumble class, boxing. I'm gonna give you an update real quick about Don't Let the Forest In. I have started it. I'm like 30% in, and we're following these two boys. They're teenagers. They're like seniors in high school, but they go to this really fancy kind of artsy school, private school. It's near New York City. Our main character, Andrew, he's kind of awkward. He struggles a bit. He has anxiety and depression, and just has been struggling with life. And he has this really good friend named Thomas, and they've been friends since they started going to this private school when they were 12. So they have a really close friendship. Andrew is pretty infatuated with Thomas. He's secretly like in love with him. And so he's like dealing with those kind of feelings. And Andrew writes stories. That's like his main focus. And then Thomas draws, but he only draws monsters. And very early on, we find out it's like the first day of school, and the police show up at the school, and they want to talk to Thomas because his home is now a crime scene, and something went down with his parents and they were killed. So, and the cops think that Thomas is involved somehow. And Andrew's like, what's going on? Why are you lying to me? Like, he can tell like there's something going on with Thomas and he doesn't know the truth. And it's pretty mysterious so far. I'm liking our characters a lot. And I feel like the talk around just like mental health in general is really interesting. Following these two young men like trying to deal with, growing up and their emotions and just life being hard. Andrew is bullied pretty bad. Like, people aren't really nice to him. And Thomas has always like stuck up for him and really been the one to be there by his side. And he's just like, why are you lying to me? And, we have this murder. We're wondering what's up with Thomas. And we're also having these scenes with the woods. Like, there's something up with the woods. And our main character is kind of having these bad dreams and even kind of like visions. Like, he's envisioning things. Like, he had like a panic attack and he like saw some stuff, some strange things. It almost seems like, are these monsters real that are being drawn? I don't know, but so far I'm really liking it. But so far so good. I'm excited to see where it goes. I do feel like at the 30% point things really started to pick up, and some things started to go down, and we're getting a few reveals already, so I'm liking it. I'm gonna go to this Rumble class, and then I don't know what I'm gonna do later. I might stop by Dollar Tree or something and just look around. But yeah, I'll update you once I've read a bit more. Okay, it's later in the night. I went to Rumble, I did some boxing, I went by Dollar Tree and got a few things. They had some fun Christmas stuff, so that's good. Came home, had dinner, and I've been reading. I've gotten quite a bit further into Don't Let the Forest In. I am still really liking it. I don't know what's going on. So, like, it feels like I don't know if like what's happening is actually happening. I don't know if these monsters are real. I am unsure. And also our main character, Andrew, he's coming to terms with the fact that he's asexual and he's confused because he has these strong feelings for Thomas, but I think he's realizing that he's not romantically interested in him. He just like loves him so much as, you know, such a close friend, and he doesn't know what he could do without him. And yeah, I'm not sure about the representation there. He's really just trying to like figure out his identity and what he wants. And we're just like watching him go through that while also struggling with what's going on, having these panic attacks and dealing with a lot of anxiety and depression. Also, his sister goes to this school and she's pretty popular. She does well. And they're kind of not getting along because she's upset that he's friends with Thomas. I will say it is cool because before each chapter, we kind of get little short stories from Andrew's writing. And then we also get like drawings from Thomas's like notebook, like drawings of the monsters, which is pretty cool. I'm liking that a lot. So yeah, I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's real. I don't know if we can really trust our main character. I don't know if we can trust Thomas. And things have definitely amped up and like some bad things have happened. I have like 25% left. Excited to finish it. I think I should be able to finish it tonight. Okay, I was able to finish Don't Let the Forest In last night. I have thoughts. It's kind of funny because I feel like a lot of the books I've read in this vlog, I'm just like kind of conflicted on because I really did like so much of this book. But in the end, I was left wanting more. I feel like, you know, the whole time it's pretty mysterious. I have a lot of questions. I don't really know what to believe or who to believe or what is actually going on. And in the end, I feel like I still don't know what's going on. And at the, I want to say like 85 or 90% point, we start having these shocking reveals. And I was like, oh, okay. But actually they're reveals that I was surprised by, but also in the realm of tropes when it comes to books like this, it's not my favorite kind of trope. It's honestly one that I usually strongly dislike, like one that pisses me off. So, but at the same time, I was like, this is shocking. I didn't see it coming. And in the end, I was like, I don't even know if that's actually what happened. Like, like, was that twist real or was it not? I don't know. At the same time, in the end, I did like it. I did like the ending. I have no idea how to explain it. It was a very weird reading experience. I liked our main characters. I like the story. There is like a really large story about like grief and loss and like growing up and finding yourself and understanding your identity. I thought was interesting, but I also don't know if this was a very good representation in regards to mental health as a whole. Like I felt kind of that way from the very beginning where I was like, something kind of just feels a little bit off, but that might just be me like looking too into it. I don't know. I feel like if someone reads this, because this is YA, so I feel like this would be a really important read for many young people as they are trying to, you know, grow up, discover themselves. And I appreciate that. I do think it would be a good option in that realm. Apart from all of that, I will say I did like it. I think I'm kind of torn. I think I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. I'm torn between 3.5 and 4, but there's just some things holding me back a bit. But I did like the mystery, I like the atmosphere, I like the idea of these monsters, and I absolutely loved how the book throws in like drawings and you can see the illustrations and the little snippets of short stories and how just strange it was. So I did like that a lot. The reviews are really, really good for this. So I do see how this could be a total hit for a lot of people. But I'm gonna close out the vlog here. Stay tuned because next week I am going to be decorating for Christmas in my vlog, so I'm so excited. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That helps me a lot. And if you like bookish content, please subscribe. I appreciate this little community I have so much. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you and your kind words. I will see you in the next one. I hope you have an amazing, spooky rest of your day.